Ladies and gentlemen, we've got 15% off everything on the merch store, excluding the hot sauce.
And today we're going to Bozii, one of the northernmost sandwich shops in the Loop, downtown Chicago. 2 different types. Very excited to show you guys these, so let's get it going.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Awesome, guys. Have a good one. Bye.
All right, 2 sandwiches, 2 Bozies. Acquired in that bag, jump cut. Mine's a Bozii, his is not a Bozii.
The jump cut video.
Thank God for the jump cut in that moment.
There you go.
Finally, it paid off.
Finally!
All right, found a nice little shady spot just north of the bridge. All right, Corey's gonna take you through what he got, the Corey Wagner second angle.
Alright, this is what we got here. This is the buffalo chicken sandwich. Wow, that's some goofy looking bread, huh? That's super unique. Wow, this is way different than I expected. So we've got red onions. It looks like the chicken's like a baked chicken rather than like a fried chicken that you would generally see. And then underneath that we have, tomatoes. See you later. I should just roll this window down all the way. Peace be with ya. We've also got lettuce, and then there's like a blue cheese down at the bottom, and then also a buffalo sauce on there.
And then I got the Mighty Meat Bozii. It's kind of like a much fresher, no preservative Hot Pocket bread. This says beef, chicken, bacon sausage, pepperoni, cheddar. It feels very like fluffy and nice, the bread. Doesn't feel like you know, Hot Pocket bread. It can sometimes be a little hard, which we love Hot Pockets, don't get it twisted, but man, look at this thing. That looks very gourmet. Also, way too many meats probably, but we'll see.
I actually applaud you.
All right, here we go, Bozii for the first time. Cheers.
Cheers. That's interesting.
It's what you want Hot Pocket bread to be, and they finally just did it. Very salty, as you can imagine, with all that meat. Mine needs a sauce, a little dry.
Mine has way too much buffalo cheese on it.
Just, yeah, gotta scrape it off a little bit there.
Oh, I have my limits.
Yeah, I mean,
And this is caked on.
a lot of the reviews online for this place said this is like a very popular grab a sandwich and go back to the office style place for people with jobs, people in the Loop.
That seems like a white person place.
It sure does.
The taste is, it tastes fresh. Like I get that, like, it's healthy. I'm sure at some point I'm gonna be like post-heart attack, my doctor's gonna make me eat crap like this. But just bread your buffalo chickens. Like I don't get a buffalo chicken sandwich for freshness.
I know.
I get it for like greasy awesomeness.
Yeah, I definitely would have assumed yours would have been fried. I think you just always assume it, you know?
Too much blue cheese.
Yeah, that can be overpowering, man.
That's way overpowering. I'm gonna try to eat it with just one bun, and I'll use my fingers to hold it to see, because that bun had all the blue cheese.
Right, right.
I just wouldn't call this a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Yeah, it's kind of deceiving.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
How's the bun?
White person question to ask, you know?
Well, just because they like, their whole business is like all about the bread.
I know, but that's another thing that I don't get. It's like this place, Payne's, which people love in Lakeview. I've had it. Don't get me wrong, the sandwich was good, but who's out there like just looking for the best buns?
Right.
It's all about meat.
Yeah.
It always has been. I mean, how's the bun? I don't know. I really don't know.
Yeah.
There's like chicken and onion in here, so I'm not like, no one has ever been like, whoa, this bun. We've talked about it before how the bun is something you don't want to notice. And as it should be, I mean, yeah, it does that, but like, next, you know?
Right.
So I'm gonna have to say next.
I made $4.
Yeah.
No one's got a favorite ref, everyone's got a favorite player.
This is such a like interesting thing to me. So like for the lunch portion of their menu, there were only 2 Bozies on there, and they like, this is just so much meat. This is a heavy ass sandwich with just like 6 meats on it. You know what I mean? I almost wish you could get this with just like kind of a little more tame thing, and maybe you can build your own. I guess I didn't really see. I wanted the Bozii menu to be longer, more options for this bread. The other one was called the Cowboy. with beef, onions, mushrooms, peppers, cheddar cheese, and Kentucky-style bourbon sauce. I just didn't really want a barbecue sandwich. That's why I didn't pick that one.
I get why there's a subsection of this world who loves this, but that subsection is probably like a big overlap with the subsection who buys strollers for their dogs.
The Venn diagram, it comes together quite a bit in that section.
So like, and that's just not, like it's you a little bit, like I've seen the clothes you wear, like you're a little probably into this type of stuff. You do things like brunches and whatnot. Not for me. I'm not a person who's going and looking for like, I'm pure flavor. I'm not going and trying to find freshness, you know, like, I don't know. It could be a gross, grimy little greasy spoon that hasn't been cleaned in years. But if you tell me that they have the best hamburger in town, I'm getting it. Like the place in Indianapolis.
Working Man's Friend?
I love Working Man's Friend any day of the week over a place that has like fresh artisanal bread.
Very true. That's a great way to put it.
But I get how there's people out there like that, and I just assume they're probably not watching our show.
No, I think that's a different subsection of the internet.
People watching our show probably would be like, yeah, I don't know, not for me.
Place has a great review online.
I could definitely see it because where's it at? Right where all the rich white people work. Those people don't be packing lunches. No. You buy every day. Or you have your office buys your own lunch, or you have a stipend. Yeah, Kylie makes fun of those because everyone, she was a lunch packer and everybody goes out, and I could see, like, yes, people who went to Big Ten schools who now work in finance. Yeah, they're gonna probably love this type of thing because they have infinite money, and yeah, that's just the way that world works. Yeah, it is. But not for me or my audience. For people who like pizza, like greasy, gross pizza. I know.
Pizzas, we need 2 big pizzas, man. Everything on them.
I'm good. I don't care about bread. You want to impress me with bread? Bread my chicken.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give me some, fry it in some oils.
And bunions.
No offense, guys, just not for me. It's like if we reviewed like beers, but our review of beers, if like we had a channel that only reviewed Bud Lights, Coors Lights, Miller Lights, Natty Lights, and then all of a sudden someone brought us a Appletini. And you'd be like, does this taste good? Be like, yeah, I guess it tastes good if you're into this.
It's just not our thing, so why should we review it?
But it's not our thing. Like, I'm not saying that tasted bad. I'm saying that like it was misleading, and it's not. There's much better out there for more reasonable. That's not our sandwich shop. When I'm thinking of sandwich shop, that's not what I want. When I was in college, everybody would go to COSI. Ever COSI? That was always kind of the same thing to me. It was like overpriced sandwiches that didn't taste as good as like cheaper, like just give me a dude that's worked there for 60 years slinging meats. Like I don't want COSI or COSI. I want like Jim's original deli stand. You know what I mean? Exactly. So it's a personal preference thing. So it's a personal preference, and I judge any person who likes that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm just gonna come with the territory. You know? Yeah, man, do I bestow judgment upon them. Well, anyways, go buy another purse, you loser. You know what we did? We tried something new. And we'll always have that here today. We'll always have that. Before we go ahead and rate the sandwiches that we each had here today, don't forget to like this video. Helps a lot. We put these out every single weekday, so the more likes and the more times that people subscribe to the channel, I'm assuming the better, things get in our life. Dumb. Nobody cares, Sean. So go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and today, how about a sandwich shop, or how about a restaurant that a lot of people like that you just can't get on board with? Ooh. Something like seems to be like the melting pot. How come? I'm not doing your work for you. Cook my food. Don't bring me some boiling water and say hold this in there for a while and it'll boil. And then you can eat it. So you don't want the romantics of like sitting there with your wife and cooking your food. No, just give me the food. It's not romantic. Then my kitchen would be the most romantic place on earth. Yeah, right. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. You know mine. We've argued about this in the past. If I'm thinking like a big restaurant that people seem to really enjoy, I hate Panera. Oh Panera Bread. Yeah, no reason. I get a weird thing. I just don't. I think it's overpriced and it's not good for what you get. So what's your guys's? What's a restaurant that other people seem to like that you cannot get on board with, or just a style, whatever? Drop it in the comments. And melty pot's a good answer. Here, cook your meat on this little stone. It's so stupid. All right, before we go ahead and rate that, let's do a shout out. Patreon channel, Patreon channel, Patreon channel. Patreon.com/number6cheese, the best way
to support this show is by signing up on Patreon. We have a bunch of different tiers on there for you to get rewards for signing up and donating every single month. You can get content early. You can jump on Zoom monthly hangouts with us. You can get a promo code on our website for as long as you're a patron. You get 15% off. And then also you can pick where we eat. All kinds of fun stuff. So sign up below. And then today, I think we have 2 names of people that signed up. You always get a shout out. So today, here are those people.
Patron shout out number 1 goes Miss Kelsey Reagan. Kelsey went from the $5 tier to the $10 tier. That got her access to our monthly hangout. So we send her a link to a private Zoom chat that we have with our Patrons once a month, and I hope she pops out and enjoys it.
Love you, Kelsey. And Patreon shout out name number 2, one of the legends. He's probably already got his name up in the rafters of number 6 with cheese, Mr. Kourtny Basinger. Over there in Lowell, him and Angela have been so supportive. Kourtny signed up for the $35 a month, which he got to pick where we eat, and he decided he wants us to get that Hatch chili burger, which we got from B-Dubs, and it was one of our favorite kind of like mass-produced burgers we've ever had. We absolutely loved it. So because of Kourtny, that episode got made, and because of Kourtny, we got money in our bank account to keep doing this show. Kourtny, you're probably lifetime one of the biggest supporters through the live shows and Patreon and donations. I mean, and Cameo. You've done it all, man. You're one of the best. We love you so, so much. Many have tried to be like you, and almost none have succeeded. So we love you. Patreon.com/number 6 with cheese. All right, you had the buffalo chicken, in quotes, and I had the Bozii with all the meats. Out of 5, ZZ Tops. How many ZZ Tops do you give the buffalo chicken sandwich here today from Bozii, Corey?
I think that was like, I don't remember exact price.
9.
I thought it was pretty reasonable for downtown.
So too, yeah.
And not a bad price for downtown. It did taste fresh. It was too much blue cheese for me, which I do like blue cheese, but that was a little overboard. But for people, I'm sure there's people out there who enjoyed the amount of blue cheese that was on there. Tasted fresh. It had a lot of great things about it. The only really drawback was that I felt like I was lied to, because I expected a buffalo chicken sandwich in a traditional sense, and I didn't get that. So anytime that you go into a situation with an expectation and then that expectation is not met, there's a little bit of pain and suffering there. I bet if there's people who are downtown who want like a fresh chicken sandwich that's a little bit healthier, probably a lot of it healthier than the fried, that's actually like probably a really good move. Reasonably priced. I guess I'm sure the bread's good. I don't know, like I didn't notice it, so I didn't like, but I also it didn't make the sandwich bad. It looked good. So I don't know, this is a tough one. I'm gonna just, I'm gonna give it a fairly good score. I'm gonna assume that it's my fault that I didn't do the research and know that it was not a fried chicken sandwich. And it's my fault that I'm a fat piece of trash who only likes breaded fried food. And I'm gonna give that, be a little bit more lenient, and I'm gonna give that a 3.5.
Yeah, mine was $9.45. $9.45.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't as cheap as I expected.
Which is, I mean, for the amount,
Still,
the amount of food, there's a whole other half in there, and this thing is like, I mean, it's meaty and it's mighty, dude.
Downtown.
Yeah, I really do think that is a place for people who work in the loop. Like, I walked in there, 3 people were like, hello, hi, and hand me my bag, and I was out in 2 seconds. Like, I think if you're going to pick up lunch, that's probably a great spot if you're working down here. I think Corey said it perfectly. I just think we went to a place that doesn't really fit the show and what we like. I think if you're a professional and you work down here and you want a quick sandwich, also $9.45, and we each got a bag of chips.
Yeah.
We just don't really eat chips.
They look like high quality good ones.
Yeah, these are the dirties. So anyways, I was thinking the whole time 3.0.
Oh wow, I scored that better than you. That's unbelievable.
I think like if you want a gourmet hot pocket for lunch, get that. I don't know why I ordered it. I guess I think I really wanted the Bozii thing. Because it was called that, I was like, I gotta try that. I wanna try that bread. So it's just a gourmet hot pocket. I just didn't want that really. And I ordered it, so it's my fault. Let us know, once again guys, comment a restaurant or type of food that a lot of people like that you do not enjoy. We'll interact with you in the comments here today on Thursday, as well as tomorrow Friday when we have a brand new episode that goes live. 6 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. Pacific. See you guys very, very soon. Thanks for rocking with us. And as always, we love you.